Welcome to the Good Vibes Guys with Jimbo and Stevo. This is the show for November 9th, our 23rd episode, Jimbo.
Wow. 23, man. Holy
I know.
moly. How you doing, buddy?
That.
You having a good weekend?
Yeah, it was a good weekend.
Is it? That's good.
Yeah, how about you?
That's good.
How about you?
Good. Oh, yeah, it's been raining finally. God, we need it here, dude. It's been dry.
Yeah.
Got some rain. Hope I burn all the crap outside now.
Got
How's the
a little
weather
bit
on the West
Saturday.
Coast? How's the
Yeah.
weather?
Well, it was a little bit rainy yesterday, not so heavy, just light rain. And then today was half of the day was overcast and half the day was sunny. You know,
Okay.
we're talking about
I
San Diego.
Yeah, right. Well, West Coast guys, California on that side, and then Texas is right here, Yeah, my sister got some snow from Colorado.
Oh,
She was pretty happy a few days ago. I miss that stuff, buddy. Boy, I miss snow. I really do.
I'm good to go visit, but not live in it.
No, man, I want to live in it, man. I miss that stuff. I don't mind it. I love cold. I can't. It's supposed to be, the morning's supposed to be like, high 40s, maybe low 50s. So, fingers crossed, man. But anyway, okay, big guy. Let's get us going,
Ready
buddy.
for the 5 for 5?
Get us going, buddy.
All right, let's go for 5 for 5 on November 19th. Oh, November 9th.
Woo!
There's some interesting things here, so bear
do
with me. And some of the names I'm not be able to pronounce correctly, but hey, it is what it is.
It's okay. All right.
Okay, so what happened on this day on November 9th in 1620? The Mayflower. The people on the Mayflower, the Pilgrims, saw Cape Cod for the first time. They were sailing to the northeast.
Yeah, I had ancestors that came over on the Mayflower about my gene pool thing.
Nice. Very nice. And then back in Germany, 1923, it was what was it called? It was the Munich Push, or Beer Hall Push, where Adolf Hitler had a failed coup d'etat on the Weimar democracy. So it was his first attack on trying to take over the democracy. But then in 1938, it was the Nazi stormtroopers and the SS attacked Jewish people across the country, and that was probably the start of when.
That time during that Holocaust on them, God bless them, man. That was so hard on them.
I know it's sad. It's history. It's sad. I wish it was more good vibe stuff, but that's the only thing that came up. When I was doing my search for that. A couple more items. 1955, the Everly Brothers. So here's good news here. They recorded their 4 songs at Nashville's Old Tulane Hotel Studios.
Wow, okay.
We weren't even born yet. And then in 1989, 35 years ago, it was the fall of the Berlin Wall.
Yeah, no, that was during the Reagan administration, wasn't it?
Right, that's right. Remember? Reagan said, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Yeah. Now, I remember they even selling parts of the wall. You could buy them on eBay or whatever it was by the time. You could buy them numbered and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your 5 for 5 on history on this day on November 9th. And birthdays, right? We'll go back to 1934. And you and I like astronomy. Our favorite, or one of our favorite astronomers, Carl Sagan, was born on November 9th in 1934.
Okay.
1951, Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, man, the Incredible Hulk, man. He was the original Incredible Hulk, man. I love that damn show, dude.
That's what they call my 2009 Toyota Tacoma 4x4, the Hulk. It's because it's green.
Oh, okay. Right on. No, yeah.
And I have a big sticker of him right behind my driver window.
And Lou Ferrigno was deaf.
Was he?
Yeah.
He wasn't totally deaf. Was he just like...
No, he was deaf and taught himself to talk.
Oh.
I was sometimes trying to freak out on that one. I was like, well, and fact check me, guys, if I'm wrong, and slap me in the head, but I don't think so. I'm pretty good with my facts.
That's interesting.
Yeah, no, he was. There was something I freaked out when I heard that too. Anyway, go ahead, bud.
3 more. 1972, Eric Dane, who played Dr. Mark Sloan on Grey's Anatomy, was born on this day.
I never watched that a day in my life, man.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? I think it's a chick flick. A lot of the girls like to watch him. I know my daughter likes to watch it because she's in the medical field. And
okay.
2 more to go. Actor, singer from 98 Degrees in 1973 was born, Nick Lachey. Lachey?
98 Degrees, the head singer, lead singer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the guy that was married to Jessica Simpson. They had that show out and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And then in 1966, Sandra Denton, although you and I don't know her by that name, she's a Jamaican American rapper from the group Salt and Pepper. She was Pepper.
Oh wow, yeah, yeah,
Salt and
yeah.
Pepper. Remember that? Salt and Pepper's here.
Yeah, man, that was big in the 80s.
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper was big in the 80s, big time.
It was
dude.
like it was weird because like where I come from, 60s and 70s and earlier 80s music. The only rap song that I really knew back then was like Rapper's Delight, which was kind of it wasn't really rough and tough. But then you started bringing all the other rap songs, and those are kind of like almost like how do you say like gangster kind of rap to me.
Yeah, right. Now I remember that Too Short, all those guys back there, man. I remember all of it. Yeah, that's like, yeah, man, I remember that stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's your 5 for 5 this week for November 9th. Thank you, buddy.
I know
Which
Sis appreciates your 5 of 5, educates you every week, man. It
I
does.
like doing that. Yeah. I hope all of you guys like it. GVG crew, don't forget to email us at thegoodvibesguys@gmail.com. Leave a note also on our YouTube page and also on all of our other Spotify, Apple, and Amazon, and
Yeah.
whoever's carrying us now. We just thank
Just don't, just ask Alexa, man. She'll tell you where we're at, man. She's got us.
exactly.
She knows who we are, guys. That's right. She knows who we
Right.
are, man. We moving up, man. We moving up.
Oh yeah.
Let's see some recap. I had some people reach out on our they liked a little video thing we did, and they were freaking out on Blue Damien,
Yeah.
the blue horse and stuff like that we showed last week.
Right.
You know, man, just to think about that, guys. I just started thinking about that a little bit more about the airport, and I mean, think about it, guys. What they could keep hidden there that we would have any clue about, because you can't fly. It's a no-fly zone because of the airport.
Yeah.
You just can't enter the thing roughly. I mean, yeah, that's kind of that just I mean, this is you just gotta wonder about that one, right? Oh, and then also I heard in November coming up here, buddy. I think it's like the 14th or 17th Congress and the Senate's supposed to have some stuff on UFOs they're coming out with. Guys, there's a lot of UFO talk. We talked about that a couple times
I'm
before.
surprised.
You know what? I want to know if they're gonna talk about that. What's that? Immaculate Constellation? Is that what I said it was called?
Is that
I think that's what I said it was called. I have to go through I think dude's right about that. I'm curious though if they're gonna mention that or bring that up though. Now that it's out. I mean, what do you think?
sorry. I don't mean to be not paying
Oh, you're
attention.
cool.
I forgot to set the timer, so I'm setting. I just kind of guesstimated.
Oh, no big deal. Yeah, we can roll through things and we can. Okay, watch the
That
game
whole
and see what
show,
things are going to.
last week's show was really interesting because I didn't know that about the Denver airport, and it's interesting because I even watched it. I started reading up some more on it and researching it because all the different paintings that they have are all around.
There are some crazy ones,
the,
guys. I would do the same
the
thing. And I was
murals.
like,
Yeah, like
dude,
the
there's
end of the
some freaky ass
world
ones.
and just dark stuff, and then how
Real
like
dark.
that big whatever that chamber, that place that's huge where it can house people for if there's like an attack or something like that, which is I kind of wonder what's going on, like who's behind it and how serious that is with all that conspiracy.
Well, I think here probably maybe I'll do it next week. I think on next week I might break down Illuminati. I think I'm doing that next week. I think I'm doing
Cool.
that maybe Masons, but well, yeah, I mean, because there's some dude. I was looking at some other paintings that we didn't bring up, and they're really just dark. And if it's a whole about people like, oh, there's nothing to it. There's symbols, you can see signs, but if this is an artist trying to get description and get you, I mean, you really have to be really. I mean, what kind of person are you to draw shit like that?
Yeah.
I mean, really though, right?
Yeah.
Is that dark? I mean, these
Yeah.
are kind of dark.
Especially it's isn't it operated by the state of Denver? State of Colorado?
No, I hear it's operated by private individuals.
Airport.
The airport.
Oh, it's worth looking into.
Yeah, I mean, I did. If I remember, dude's going through things. I'm thinking about, dude. I swear to goodness, guys, that was one of the things I read that because it's all privately funded and operated.
Hmm.
but it is still an airport, international airport. But as for the people itself that are behind it that run it, though, that's why this. Is it folklore, or or why is that? You listen, man. Remember we say if it's got feathers and it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's going to be a duck. We're not dumb. Everybody out there, we're not dumb people. We all can really sit there and, we
Yeah,
don't have horse plants on. But thinking about it,
yeah,
I believe there's some truth in every bit of craziness that people talk about.
yeah.
I think there's got to be something that got it going. Okay, like, okay, let's talk about this. Here we go. Here's one. Here's what I was going to talk about this week. My little thing. Okay. So what is the Bermuda?
The Jimbo rap.
The Bermuda Triangle, or the Devil's
Hey,
Triangle.
that's
You
an
know,
interesting one. Yeah.
I mean, it's from the Bahamas
Right.
down to Florida, down to Puerto Rico, which is not a floating city of trash, by the way. That's just
Hmm.
finds out. But so, and it's like 1.5 million miles of area. Uh, but is it folklore? It dates back. Okay, okay. Let me flip my pages, guys. Let me get on this one. I need to make sure I talk about this later on too.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's fall time, guys. Isn't it beautiful? Think about Halloween. Halloween's behind us. Thanksgiving's coming. But
Right.
the Devil's Triangle, it's 1.5 square mile, 1.5 million square miles, right?
Right.
The unexplained date back to the 19th century. Is it folklore? What do you think about? What do you think about the Bermuda
Well,
Triangle?
I remember back in high school, we used to read about it too, and the teachers, for critical thinking, they'd ask us, what do you think? What do you think? Go do
Right.
your research. And we didn't have internet at the time. So we actually had to go and look up, on the microfiche for news articles.
That's why we're smarter than the new generation. I don't care what you say because we have a memory.
Yeah, you actually had to walk to the library. You had to actually go, ask the librarian to
The Rolodex, go to the Rolodex, or even get the flash things on the plate. Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Now everything's like right here on your phone. These
yeah.
kids, if you ask them to go to the library, they laugh at you. If you have to
Bro.
go look it up, right? But so even back then, like there were a lot of documented things about planes that were missing, and people never to be seen anymore, and so it's like like really what happened, they couldn't find those planes out there in the triangle. They just kind of disappeared.
Right. It's been, let's see, hold on, buddy. I got all this stuff written down. I think it's been so far 50 ships have vanished and 20 airplanes have vanished.
Right. Like, is that a
You know,
portal? Is that a portal
and see, now I was going to get into this conversation
to
on that
another
too.
world, right?
See, I remember the first one dating back, it dates back further, but the one I remember is December 5th, 1945.
Mhm.
The five torpedo fighters, the Navy fighters, the blue ones, the jets that just went out there and they disappeared.
Yeah.
Now, there's been some debunking on stuff like
I
that.
mean,
People like,
the blip disappeared from the screen, right?
well, and okay, now check this out.
Traffic
Okay, I
control,
did,
air traffic controllers couldn't. They just saw it disappear.
and then okay, well here, check this out. I found this out too, because see, this is me, Jimbo. You know Jimbo. We're talking about. I'm going at 18 different directions. I'll find out things, but Taylor was heard saying to one of the pilots. This is when he started wondering. All planes close up tight. Uh, we'll have to ditch unless landfall. With first plane goes down, first plane drops below 10 gallons, we all go down together. Okay, so okay, there's two things here. Number one, it's the Navy. Are we going to send a damn airplane? Even though back then, guys, this is a prop, guys. This is 1945. These are prop planes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can picture. I remember the blue planes, the blue prop planes with the damn torpedo up underneath it. I remember seeing it. I know I'm a big plane junkie, guys. Oh my god, I love airplanes. Jets. I'll tell you anything about jets too.
Yeah.
But are we gonna send these things out there with barely enough fuel to do it? Because they're on survey, I guess. I mean, what do you think about that one, big guy?
I
Is
just
this
think that
a real thing?
you know me, I'm one of the guys that I like to doubt first and do the research and make sure it's legit or not. Because, and especially nowadays more than ever, because that like misinformation can fly as quickly as possible. And then, if you believe the first, you know, Joe out there and not do your homework, then you've fallen for some, you know, something that might not be true. But do I think it's true? I think there might be a possibility based on all the history and what's happening in that area. My only thing is that like a portal to some like way like out of
See,
space?
I'll get into that. I like where you're going with that, but I'm saving that for my little later part of it, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you jumped in, but that goes back to, gosh, that movie, the Philadelphia Experiment. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've heard of it. Yep.
You heard of that? I mean, that's the same thing. I mean, how about I've heard stories of how planes with the people in them have vanished,
Hmm.
and then all of a sudden they fucking reappear out of nowhere, and no one's aged at all, and it's not right away though, and they show
Yeah,
up somewhere else differently. That's how whole Philadelphia experiment, same thing.
yeah.
I mean,
But it'll be interesting, like if or when the government comes out with saying making their statement about UFOs and stuff like that, if there's some connection with the Bermuda Triangle and other events in history.
well, I'll get a little bit more into like the depth on it, man.
Hmm.
Uh, you got to figure it's over 28,000 feet deep.
The
I
ocean
mean,
over there.
over right there in the Bermuda Triangle,
Yeah.
man. It's a Milwaukee. It's the deepest Milwaukee depth. It's 8,380 meters deep. Well, 1 meter is 3 foot, 3.37. So if you do that math, you add that up, it's over 28,000 feet deep. I mean, we can't go down there. I mean, we don't have the, we have, no, and
I
that's
mean,
another thing that's weird.
the government doesn't recognize the Bermuda Triangle. It's not on any maps anywhere, which is interesting. But I'm sure they're aware of it because the guys who are at the air traffic control, like in Florida and other places in those areas, they've got to be aware of that. They've got to maybe have the planes fly around that area, you know.
Well, do
They
you
just don't want
know
to
that
talk about it.
December 2020, a ship with 20 crew members just vanished, bro,
Yeah.
and still haven't been found with no trace of any wreckage or debris to this day.
And it
And this
may,
was
you know
just in
what? It just dawned
2020.
on me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Go
off.
ahead. No, no, I'm okay
It
there.
just dawned on me that they may not be going into space. They could be going down below, just
Oh,
like
dude, I'm all about USOs,
yeah,
unidentified
yeah,
submersible objects.
just like yeah, the things that we were talking about, like in Antarctica, right? So
I
maybe
believe
there's
that because think about this, guys. See, this is good. Now, this goes to our UFO part, but here's a big part about that, bro.
right.
I'm all about that. I'm all about because we cannot go down deep in the water because the compression will crush it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay, we're dealing with things that are coming from us in outer space,
yeah.
the UFOs that can travel and outmaneuver and do stuff that we cannot do at all.
Yeah.
So fuck yeah, yeah. Do I believe there's underground bases? Yeah. I think they realize that's one place that we can't go to yet.
It's crazy.
I mean, think about that. I mean, and you know how I mean the earth is 70% water, right, bro?
Yeah.
And you know what I think what dude, I think we have scraped I think maybe 7% of the ocean we have really explored. I think it's like that. I don't think it's 10%, bro.
It's a
I don't think
it's a wider area, that triangle. It's a wider area than I thought. Here it's saying that it's between 500,000 miles and 1.5 million miles in terms
yeah,
of where
that's what I said.
it extends
1.5, yeah,
from
because
the
it
tip of
goes from
Miami to Bermuda
Bermuda to
to
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico and other
Mhm.
parts around there. I mean, that's a wide area. I mean, the planes have to skirt. I don't know how many planes actually skirt that area, you know? I really don't know. I mean,
And
I
I
want to
mean,
know.
things are still happening to this day. I mean, February 18th, 2023, a cargo ship that was a MV Altama.
Yeah,
Same thing, man. It just disappeared with no trace. What's going
yeah.
on there? Ooh, they sacked him. Good job, guys. Good job. And
Is that,
see, okay, here's a crazy thing. Okay, is it break time?
you know, almost. We got a couple minutes. Yeah.
Uh, okay, but here's another crazy thing. Still to this day, cruise ships go through there.
Do they really?
Planes, yeah, cruise ships sail through there. I mean, they're going down to Bermuda and shit like that.
Wow.
Planes fly over to go overseas. I mean, it's just one of those. It's a head scratcher. I mean, it's got to make it's a head scratcher. I believe it. I'm a believer, guys. As Catalina Island is big. Catalina Island down there by you is big on
Yeah.
that shit too. The
Stuff
depths of
goes on
water and
out
stuff
there as
like
well
that.
too.
Yeah.
Didn't know
Yeah, and
that.
there's supposed to be underground base that's out there by the Catalina Island.
No way.
That's in
Wow.
between. That's in between the island and the shore. They have found like it was in the water. Through Google Map, they saw a big octagon thing under the water that they could see and map out.
Wow.
Intercepted the ball. Uh,
Crazy.
I mean, yeah, I think that. You know what? I think that. I mean, they take it to lights and shit. I'm a big believer. So are the UFOs? Yeah, that's crazy. Because think about it, man. If they're under, they have bases that can go down underwater. That because apparently, I mean, I told that story about that one that went by the oil carrot that was the oil rig that was just twice as big as it, but it was traveling so fast. Understand, 450 knots, guys.
Yeah.
That's no joke, dude. That's
Yeah.
not going, but no, that's like
Yeah.
that's going by fast. I mean, that's fast in the water. Knots is
Right.
very, that's real fast.
Right.
Yeah, man, the UFO shit in the waters. I mean, yeah, I'm really, I'm finding the portal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
There's got to be something. I mean, if things are disappearing there, like it's either some government doing it, or
no,
some country,
I don't think that either,
or
though.
some creature from outer space or something.
You know, but that's unexplained, right? That's the stuff that
Right.
people try to wrap their head around to make sense of stuff that they can't make sense of. And then there's those that's like, oh no, you know, but that's that living with the blinds and living the this is how we see, this is how it is. But that's not how me and Stevo roll. Oh no.
I mean, you kind of have to doubt and then also say, okay, well, let's research it to make sure. I mean, you know, because
that's all we want. Yeah, research the guys out there.
Yeah, just research. And for all of you guys watching GVG Crew, you know, research that stuff. You know, we're not here to tell you that this is happening. We're just telling you that there are stories about that and it's documented, you know, but do your own research, you know. So that's kind of what we do as well. You know, as citizens, we just want to question.
Yeah,
with that, we'll take a break. Yeah, we'll take a break, folks. You know, take a break. Come back and join us on the Good Vibes.
We could use a sponsor. You see that, Pepsi? We could use a sponsor, Pepsi.
Welcome back to the Good Vibes, guys, with Jimbo and Stevo. Our second segment. Jimbo's doing freebies for Pepsi right now.
Hey, man.
Promos.
I
Pepsi,
love my
you better
Pepsi.
sponsor us. You better sponsor us, Pepsi.
Dude, sponsor you could just give me free Pepsi for life. I'm good with
Right.
that, man. I'm good. That's good.
It's my
That's
wife's.
all.
Well, he likes the regular Pepsi, and Gina B likes like Diet Pepsi.
I can never drink any diet drinks, man.
She likes it.
Okay.
I told her stay away from aspartame, but
Oh, you know what,
I
Gina
like
B?
the taste.
I bet you right now she's having a love and heyday on these doggone Hallmark Christmas movies are out.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you know what? This time
yeah,
of the year, when we go to bed, all I see is Hallmark movies.
that's what Mom. I mean, I was watching the dog, and they got some come on Netflix, and that's what I was watching. Mom, I was telling Mom, I was like, your Christmas movies are coming on. Okay, anyway, yeah, we were talking about the new China's kind of crazy, but you know, the portal thing, guys. Here's one for you guys out there. Okay, if these things are disappearing, where are they going?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, are they going to a different plane in time?
Right.
Are they going? I mean, come on, man. This is crazy.
Into another world down deep below 20,000 leagues under the sea? Did they
But
go
if they
up there
did,
in
though,
space?
where?
Do they just
Where?
die and disintegrate? You know, like
No, but if they reappear, though, they're not dying and disintegrating.
yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
talking about these semis reappearing. I mean, where
Oh,
are
the
they?
ones that reappear. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, were people able to talk about that though?
See, and there was like the plane crashes that one plane that disappeared and came back,
Did they tell
and
people not
they
to say
said
anything about that?
they well,
The
you
victims?
know, that all of a sudden nothing happened, and you didn't hear anything more about it.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know, man. November 13th, guys. The House Committee, man, is meeting on UFO. I was saying something to Steve about this stuff. November 13th, mark down the calendar.
November
And then
13th.
November 19th, the Senate. All right. Are they gonna, yeah, it is called that. I was right. Immaculate Constellation. Damn, dude, you're so smart, man. I love you, bro. You have got my back, buddy. He got my back, dude. He does. We just Jesus. We might live like this, man, but this fool, we're deranged, dude. We're an operation. But hey, why is all this stuff going on right now though? There's listen to me, guys. This is how Jimbo is. This is why we are such a good team. Because I'm the one to go beyond.
Email us whatever your take is on what we're talking about. We want to hear, I mean, we're not crazy. We're not,
Oh no,
conspiracy
yeah.
theorists. We just like to investigate these conspiracy theories that we hear about and read about, stuff that we've read about, for me, at least
Yeah,
in
but
high
it's not a
school.
conspiracy.
Right.
It's not a conspiracy though. Why are they talking about this stuff now?
Yeah.
What's going on? We have all this stuff. Oh, here's another one too, guys. This is like off the track for me though. I saw something the other day with out of Area 51,
Oh,
and it was a
out in New
guy that was
Mexico.
New Mexico was out camping out overnight, and he saw ships coming up from Area 51.
What?
Now, see, when I see that stuff, guys, that's us. I believe that's us. We were reverse engineering.
Hmm.
I believe we
You
do
mean
have,
us, meaning the U.S. government?
yeah, the government. I
Hmm.
believe the government breaking down and re-engineering it. I believe we have made our own spacecrafts like that. When I saw that, I was like, oh damn. I was like, I bet you that's the government right there. Because he's like,
Hmm.
oh, they must be. No, no, no. And it's happening at nighttime. They're testing that shit out. So,
Wow.
and I need to check into this thing they called excuse me, that's not Pepsi. Project Bluebeam. Have you heard anything about that?
No, none.
I need to check into that. I've heard something about the government's behind us a little bit on the podcast. Look at it. We're talking. I'm not a conspiracy nut. I promise you guys,
No,
I'm
yeah,
really not.
we
But
just
this
question.
is some. Yeah, it just opens my door. Like, okay, let me investigate and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's trying to say that there's something where the distraction is with this. Like, sleight of hand. You're watching this hand, and this hand is what's doing all the work. So I want to know what the hell this hand over here is doing, and where we're looking at this one so much. So anyway, all right. Well, that was my man, Steve, of the Bermuda Triangle. What do you got for us, big guy? Blow me
So
away.
with everything going on with the election and everything, Gina B kind of turned on this guy to me some years back, Nostradamus, right? He's that guy from the French guy that
Wow, no, yeah, everybody does
he
know
used to
Thomas.
predict a lot of things coming out way ahead of his time, and a lot of
He
it has come
really
true.
has. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
go ahead.
I mean, the scary thing is, not only did I read about him, but as I was reading about him, this other fellow who tracks these types of, I don't know, gurus, I guess, mentioned this lady's name, Baba Vanga. Baba, and then her last name
Yeah, Baba Vanga.
Vanga. Yeah, I think she's from Bulgaria or something like that.
Huh?
What happened was when she was younger, she fell into the sand somewhere, and then she got blind. And then all through her life, she just started seeing visions of things. Her accuracy of predictions was 85%.
Ooh, I've heard about her. I know what you're talking about. Go ahead, keep going. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
but she predicted like Obama winning. She described everything to a T. She predicted her biggest thing on accurate predictions is on what do you call it? Like uh physical, like storms and things like that,
about.
um
Like like disasters.
floods and
Okay, like natural
typhoons.
disasters and stuff like that.
Yeah, and people dying from those things and all that stuff. So disasters, yes. So
Yeah.
that's her prediction. And then the other thing was that somewhere around the time of, president number 45 is supposed to come, like sort of like the end of the world. There's going to be a huge World War III, that kind of stuff. I've been reading about that too, and I'm like, oh, please, we don't need that. So again, I'm not telling people to go believe in this. I'm telling you to go research that, and find out for yourself how true these things are if you've heard about them. So GVG crew, email us at the goodvibesguys@gmail.com, or drop a note on our YouTube page or one of our other podcast sites. What do you
No.
think, Jimbo? I'm going to throw it to you.
Oh no, hell no! You ain't handed that damn ball off that so quick. That was a quick hit. No, you ain't
I
handed
mean, I
that
mean, I'm
stuff
just
that quick.
asking you, like, what your thoughts are, like, since you've heard about Baba
Well, I mean,
Vanga.
it's kind of funny about Notre Dame because that was on my one of my lists for next week as well. Was Notre Dame getting into
Hmm.
that too?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a guy that was back in when was Notre Dame? Was that 16th century?
Yes.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I mean, okay. Then we go and then see. Then you go. This is crazy. This is a vicious loop, guys. A vicious loop of UFOs. Okay, because okay, did he get notice? How is it that someone that far back, we're talking 400 years, knows stuff that's happening in the future stuff? Did he get insight from things?
So he's left these diaries, and they call them quatrains, like chapters or something. And in those quatrains, you have to sort of like almost read between the lines, because some of it's, whatever
That's like that
wording
Da
they used
Vinci
back
Code
then.
shit.
What's that?
That's like that Da Vinci Code stuff.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
So,
hidden words and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. So again, you gotta maybe take it with a grain of salt, because the people out there who are reading these guys' quatrains and their diaries and stuff, did they, just like the Bible, did they interpret it a different way? And they go, oh, this is interesting, because we'll just tell people that this is what's going to happen with the election, because she's writing something about that. It should be that, right? So I
Well, I
wonder
don't.
how much truth there is to some of this stuff.
I mean,
I'm putting my
I,
doubting guy in there.
I have I mean, if you think about the way they go about it and whatnot, I mean, it's going back. I mean, that's like, oh, what's his name? Oh goodness, guys, the guy that had a doggone power guy, Tesla.
Oh yes,
He was a guy that was ahead of his time.
the scientist guy,
Yeah, yeah,
inventor
yeah,
guy. Yeah.
yeah. Tesla, he was way ahead of his time. He was working on a way to distribute power throughout the world by using antennas. I mean, this is one of the
Yes.
things that was like that Pharaoh, what's it, the Pharaoh cage or I didn't get that Pharaoh cage. I think it's a Pharaoh cage. Where you ever see the lightning shooting off of it also? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You seen that before?
Yep.
Yeah, but see, he was also said to have been visited. Once again, the vicious loop. He had been visited and guided with certain ways. The same thing has been said about Notre Dame, so and
Hmm.
all these as well, that they've had visitors that informed them and they gave them that vision. Now,
Kind of like how I saw Jesus and Mary, my apparition.
right, like you talked about, right. Well, I mean,
I'm just laughing because I know people will laugh too, but mine, I can only account for what I saw. And I'll take a lie detector test if anyone ever asked me to do it.
but then and then see, I can't we talked about this off air, we can't do that.
No, yeah,
But
yeah.
I can't say anything about that because then it can cause conflict that we don't need to cause. Because then it's gonna be like, well, or did you think you did? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
The mind is mysterious, guys.
Yeah,
We don't control a lot of our brain, Stevo.
right.
And these guys, uh, the kids these days,
Yeah.
they ain't controlling jack of their brain. They're just using their phones and stuff. The phones are doing everything for them.
There's no
You
critical
guys,
thinking out there right now. Not many people using it.
none, none. And you know what, guys? If everything was all the electronics was shut down,
Yeah.
these new kids, and God bless you, new kids, get out there and vote. But but if it was, they would break down because they wouldn't know what the hell to do because they don't have any the backgrounds and stuff. They don't. They're too dependent on the electronics. I know. I have friends that still do that, and bro, I'm about research. I still do
Yeah.
that. I believe it feeds dude. Dude loves research.
Yeah. I do
You
too.
know,
I like it. Yeah. I mean,
because
it's
there's just some.
enlightening because, you just have to look up the information that's out there and you got to make heads or tail of it, yourself. I mean, that's the critical thinking part. Is it true? Is it not? And I can only make the best decision based on what I have, information that I have.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's like when we get. Yeah, we're not here to tell you guys that we're right. You guys are wrong. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
The whole thing is about opening your eyes to the possibilities that
Yeah.
could this really be happening? I mean,
Yeah.
there's this stuff that's going on out there. I mean, do you guys care about it? You're like, oh, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna take care. Well, okay, you guys, that's cool, but I want to be the guy that looks at what's going on out there.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
that Bayside Mall that happened in Miami. I'm still a big believer in that one too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much going on about that, guys. Out of the blue, no, out of nowhere, and we didn't talk
No, there
about
was
that
no,
for a
did
minute.
anybody write anything about that lately about it possibly being AI related?
No, 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 no,
I
no,
mean, and I'm not talking about AI on the video, meaning like maybe they had like a hologram that showed like a big flying saucer. Like there's one I saw about New
no. Okay,
York on the
but if
internet
that was
recently.
AI, bro, why did 260 cop cars get called there?
Yeah. Well,
260
maybe
cop
because
cars.
people were reporting it and they just had, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm not doubting you.
When have I no no I know that, but I'm just asking. This is probably needs to sit there and analyze. Think about it,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
When have you been to anything and seen 260 cop cars show up there
Right.
for what kids fighting with the sticks and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
fireworks? I
And
mean,
people were saying they weren't fighting; they were actually running. They were trying to get away from this thing, right?
yeah, and they were like 8 to 10 feet tall here. I did some
Yeah,
more research on it,
yeah.
and there was like 6 or 7 of them, and they weren't. They were just like forms, the tall forms and shit.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's just the things are being
Like
brought
they
up,
actually
guys.
came out of the spaceship.
No, they came out of these portals in the
Oh,
mall.
oh,
I'm talking
oh,
about the mall.
oh shit!
And they
Dang,
said, you didn't know that in the mall?
I
That's
didn't
the
know
whole
that
bit.
part. Yeah, I think you did kind of mention it the last time when you brought this up.
Yeah,
You're right.
they could these portals opened up in the mall, and these figures walked out of these portals in the mall. That's what shocked everybody up and blew everybody away. They didn't know what the hell was going on, and they freaked out. That's that one guy. That one guy. I want to say his name's Flynn. They're still looking for his ass. No one knows where
Wow.
he's at. He's at. He's the enemy of the state.
Hmm.
I mean,
Wow.
gosh, guys. I want to know what's going on with this Senate thing, this Congress thing that's coming up here, guys.
Yeah,
Here in
13th and the
November,
16th.
13th and 19th.
Oh,
Why they bring this up all of a sudden? Why are they getting it? I'm seeing this is just my mind going, and you're like, "Oh, Jimbo's whacked out." No, I'm not whacked out. It's just like I want to try to
yeah.
figure
There's
out
this
what's going on.
rumors of the 10-foot alien at Miami Mall circulate online. This is Forbes magazine. Here's what actually happened. Four males were detained during the incident
Mm-mm.
and face charges including
That's a
burglary,
cover up.
grand theft.
No, that's a cover up. That's all
Yeah.
cover up crap. That's
Hmm.
all bullshit. Because as of now, even the doggone they've come out and said to Congress that we can't discuss it because it's classified. Well, why the
Hmm.
hell is it classified? The kids with sticks are classified?
Yeah.
No, man, guys, that's too much. I mean,
The government's denying it. Police department's denying it. So I mean, who knows? I don't know. I
okay,
don't
here's
know.
another thing too, guys. Check this out, right? Nowadays, how big is it? Because what's happened, like going back to Floyd and shit like that. Body cams, right? All the
Yeah.
cops now wear body cams.
Right.
Every cop has a
Yeah.
body cam on them nowadays.
Right.
Ooh, there's an
Right.
ordinance one there. And cars now have cameras. That's how it is now to protect us the people and officers from any bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Can I ask anybody out there why haven't we seen any body cam footage from that incident. Not one, nothing. Out of 200 and some odd officers, nobody had a body cam on. I mean, hello. Oh, I'm sorry. We had it all turned off at that moment. No, no. They said, "Ooh, look, there's another one. Ooh, that was a cool word that went across the screen."
Yeah.
They said that the reason that nobody has any videos and whatnot either of this,
Yeah.
that we did see parts of it, whatnot, where the cops were waiting outside the mall and people would come out with their phones and deleting the pictures of their phones.
Oh, wow.
That's one of the things too that's been said about that. I don't know, man. I remember. I think it's cracking. I think it's a duck. Personally, that's my opinion. I mean, what do
Crazy.
you think?
It's crazy. It blows my mind. Like truth, and because there's so much information out there. We got AI going on. We've got
The AI
people.
shit we need to be careful with.
Well, I
Okay,
mean,
I think
I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying that I question, and then until I get more solid information, I'd like to figure out, oh, what just happened? Oh, these are highlights. Um, um, I, I kind of want to see some solid evidence, And I'm not doubting you, brother. I'm just saying
no, 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 no. I know that, buddy.
for everything that we talk about, I want to see solid evidence. But I love that we talk about it because if we don't, that stuff just disappears out of nowhere. But I'm
But
sure there are other people like us who are questioning these kind of things,
I
people
don't
who
think
monitor these
we'll
things.
they don't want us to see the evidence because then it's going to open our eyes to realizing. I think
Yeah,
it would put. I think there's two ways it could go. There's some people like myself. I wouldn't be freaked out about it. I wouldn't. I wouldn't feel in danger. I wouldn't be worried.
yeah,
Personally. But I think
yeah,
at the same time that there are some out there that might panic. Maybe.
yeah,
I mean, not knowing what would happen. People are big about that shit, dude. And I'm not like that. I'm like, well, that's the way the ways are going. Let's roll with it, man. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not. I believe it's how you act as an individual. I mean, if you're threatening or whatnot, then yeah, you better be worried because there's more likely to look at it and say, you bad, you're gone.
right.
Yep, but no, I don't know.
Good
I
stuff.
find it interesting, intriguing.
I'd love to have somebody who actually is in that field, investigating UFOs and all these
Oh, it would be nice
USOs.
to get something like that. We're not that big yet, though. People don't know us yet, though, man. Maybe in time. You never
No,
know,
but
man. But
uh, after 23 episodes, I'm sure and with the way I tag everything, hopefully they'll come across it. But I love
well,
email us, the good
I'm
vibes guys at Gmail.
hoping my brother up there, Jared, man. Shout out, Jared. Love you, buddy. Hope you guys are good. But he works for MUFON.
Yeah,
And the Mutual UFO Network.
he did before.
He does.
He does.
Yeah, he's
Jared,
one
hit
of
us
the.
up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've told him. I was like, I'm gonna go see him soon, bro. But I don't think he's had anything recently, or if he has, he hasn't talked about. I haven't talked to him in a minute,
Bring him on, brother. Bring him
but
on, man.
we
Seriously.
need to talk about him because I'd like to hear about that stuff. Because
Yeah, me
there's
too.
stuff that we want to find out about, man. I don't know. Anyway, guys, sorry, rambling on, rambling on. But anyway, what
Totally
else you
okay.
got for Nostradamus? Anything else?
No, that was it. Just the predictions and stuff. I mean, again, these are people from like the 16th century and wherever time frame they come from, and people see things, I guess, and they're going to record them. And but other people will interpret it too. So who knows?
It
What's
has to be
true?
alien. It has to be alien.
Yeah,
Circle the business. Circle back to UFOs. I mean, hey, go back to Egypt.
I'm going to do more
Uh,
research on this. I want to see who else is.
why on the hieroglyphics and all that stuff you see in Egypt? Why do you see starships and shit like that on there?
Yeah,
Why do you see men that look like they're from outer space on there? I mean, you
right,
see that, right?
right.
I mean, do you agree with me? Or you're just saying that?
Yeah, no. I know. I've seen
Right.
like some of the hieroglyphs and petroglyphs and things like that. I mean, I
Cave
don't know.
drawings.
I just always want to question. I'm that kid where I'll be the annoying kid in class where the rest of them is shut up. We're gonna go to recess, man.
Right, right, right. You want to know what? No, that's a good point about that. You want to break it down and find out, but yeah, I
I used to
mean,
do that, and like question the teacher, and like the teacher was getting into it, but my classmates were like, "Shut up! Don't ask any more questions."
no, I would never like that. No, not me. I wasn't.
Right.
No.
Jimbo, when do we take a break? Right?
Okay.
GVG crew, we're finishing up the second segment, getting ready to go into sports for segment 3.
Time for
Email us
football.
at thegoodvibesguys@gmail.com, and we'll see you after the break on the Good Vibes Guys at gmail. Good Vibes Guys with Jimbo and Stevo.
Jimbo and Stevo.
Welcome back to the Good Vibes, guys. Segment 3 here on episode 23 with Jimbo
Well,
and
now we're just
Stevo.
three. What's up, guys?
Interesting so far with the first and second segments, and then anything else you want to say about that stuff?
No, we're cool. I mean, we'll get on. No. Let's get back on our football stuff like that. But just open up. We'll next week we'll host some more stuff, all that stuff as well.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, no, nothing. Go ahead, buddy. You start off on the football.
All right, so we're gonna go down the scores here, and then we'll talk about this is week number 9, halfway through the season ish, right?
Well, no, yeah.
My Niners were off. I know you guys missed them, but that's okay. Scores going down the list. First on the list here, we got the Vikings beating the Colts tonight. We just saw that.
Yeah, just watched that. Yeah. Hey, shout out Omac, you won, Hooker. See, I told you you'd win. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
That was a good game. Yeah,
it was a good game.
And then we have the Lions.
Talk about that. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that shit last weekend? Talking about the Colts. Richardson had to play. Tapped out of his helmet like he wanted to get out of the damn game. The quarterback. Did you see that? Richardson, the quarterback. That's why he didn't play.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because Joe Flacco, old school.
They put him back in, right?
No,
yeah.
Well, he started this game. That's why they didn't play Richardson though, because he did that whole bull crap of tapping his helmet last week. Dude, I've been watching football for for 41 years, 42 years. I have never seen a quarterback say, "Oh, I got to get out of the game unless he gets hurt." Anyway, go ahead. All right, what's the next one, big guy?
Eminem is happy because his Detroit Lions are continuing their winning streak. 7-1.
And you know what?
I was Packers 24-14.
Shitty game, crappy, rainy ass game, man. It was rainy, nasty, and I was surprised. I mean, Detroit looks freaking for real, man. They're 7-1.
Brian Branch was ejected for flipping the double birdie to the crowd.
No, that all started by the hit he did, and then it was the aftermath, and then he got penalized 15 yards, and then they ejected his ass, and then that's when he got pissed again, and then you know what? They penalized him. They got 30-yard penalty off that one play. They got 15 and another 15 on top of it. That was crazy. Now, but yeah, they ended up Detroit. Love doesn't look like Love right now. I think that hammy's still bothering him a little bit. He
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
moving around really good. But anyway,
Mm.
go ahead, buddy.
Then we got the Seahawks losing to the Rams. Geno Smith's
Yeah,
horrible pass to
overtime.
nobody. They're talking about that right now.
No, but that was a good game. I watched that game. Went to overtime.
Yeah.
Stafford do a touchdown in overtime. It was a really good game. Yeah, Geno Smith, man, he threw good. He had one pick and an interception, returned it for like 103, 104 yard return for a
Yeah.
touchdown. And then he threw another pick right there, close to the end zone. Yeah, he had three picks, I
I mean,
think.
he's a good quarterback. He's just having a bad year right now.
Geno's having a tough year this year, though, man. He is. He's
Yeah.
not like last year. Metcalf wasn't in there,
Yeah.
but Najubu, I think his name Najubu. I think his name. He did great, dude. He had like 180 yards and a couple touchdowns.
Mm.
Anyway, go ahead, buddy. What's next?
Jaguars lost to the Eagles 28-23.
Like, who didn't know that was going to happen?
Yeah, right.
I mean, really, the Jaguars are they just suck. We'll get into that. Well, I got some more to talk about. We're done with the scores on that
Yep.
subject. Anyway, go ahead.
It's interesting with the Bears game, the Bears and the Cardinals. I mean,
The Cardinals
were you
won. I knew that was
surprised
going to
or
happen. No, I told you I picked the Cardinals last week to win. I knew the Cardinals.
yeah.
Caleb Williams, guys, sucks. No
Mm.
offense, man, but Caleb Williams, you know, it,
Um,
it's
the Bears defense just sort of like fell to pieces in that game.
well, they had a couple picks, interception, I guess, something like. I mean, they intercepted some sacks and whatnot, I think.
Yeah.
But it's not the fact the defense can't win the games if you have no offense.
Yeah.
They can't win games. They can build those Caleb Williams, and he had that one good game not last week, but the week before that.
Hmm.
But he's had one good game out of what, 8?
Yeah.
Remember, he was all big talker. Oh, I'm on Caleb Williams. I'm gonna do my own contract. I'm gonna do. That's what happens with college. But Bo Nix makes him look like trash. And Bo
Yeah.
Nix got drafted what, 10th?
You got to show the money first before you can ask for the money.
Did Bo Nix get drafted 10th? I think Bo went 10th in the draft. I think so. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I think, but and then look at how about Jay Daniel.
Hmm.
He went to the Commanders. He was number 2 pick. The Birds could have got his ass.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah. Sorry, brother. Got up on that one. My bad.
Dak Prescott pulled a
Ah,
hamstring, exits the game. Cowboys lost to Falcons 27-21.
he got a hole in his panties. He had to go out of the game. That's what happened. Yep.
I'm sorry, Tammy. Oh,
No,
poor
man.
Tammy's probably
Don't be. You know what, man? Listen. Okay, here we go. For all you Cowboys fans, think about this one. Come sit on my sideline with the Kansas City Chiefs.
yeah,
Because if you think about this, okay, if it wasn't for us, you guys would not have a football team. Because if you run on your back to the real football, we were the Dallas Texans. The Chiefs were you guys, and we left to
right.
go to Arrowhead, and then gave you guys the opportunity to get the Dallas Cowboys. So, hey, just
Yeah.
come to the Chiefs, man. Don't worry about the Cowgirls. They're not going anywhere. Y'all are stuck with Dak, dumbasses.
And then kicker
They have no
Tyler
running
Bast
game.
had a 61-yard field goal that helped the Bills beat the Dolphins 30 to
Oh, well,
27.
yeah, no, that was a good one. Now, see, now you didn't think it was going to be a good game over here. We'll
Yeah.
go this way because I know that's point in. But yeah, I, you know, it went right out of the line. I mean, they had a penalty on it, that pass interference. They kind of screwed them up on there and dropped them down there on it. And then
Right.
it was a good game, though, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
Tua
Yeah.
being back's making a difference for Miami now.
Yeah.
But I
Hopefully
mean,
he'll be okay. No
the
more
Bills, I think,
concussions.
the Bills have kind of wrapped the division up already. If you think about it,
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're what, 6-2.
7-2. Well, after today. Yeah.
Are they 7-2?
Yep. Yep.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they 7-2? Oh
Hmm.
yeah, they're not off until week 12. I think they're off week 12 or something like that. Okay, what's the next one?
Bengals beat the Raiders 41-24.
Of course. I mean, I think
Did you see
Burrow
that
had
game?
4 touchdowns.
Oh.
Watch them.
He didn't even look at the highlights.
Oh, even saying the Bengals, I got a little vomit in my throat. They're thinking about it, man. But yeah, the Raiders suck though too. So I mean, sorry about that, Raiders. But yeah, they won. So what?
Wow.
They're gonna miss the playoffs. They're gonna watch the Chiefs win a Super Bowl. Go ahead.
And I don't care what anybody says, but I'll say the San Diego Chargers beat the Cleveland Browns today, 27-10.
That was disappointed. I was hoping that Winston would do better in that game, but the
Yeah.
Chargers have a good defense.
Yeah, the defense stepped up. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they've had a good defense all year though. I think they're
Yeah.
ranked. I think they're ranked third or fourth in defense, dude.
Yeah.
They're one of the top 10 defenses, but they didn't get that last touchdown until the last drive. So basically, they
Yeah.
got their asses handed to them by the Chargers. Yeah, yeah.
And then in overtime, Titans beat the Patriots.
That was a good one. They came back. It was funny with no seconds left in the fourth quarter. May was running around and finally, it's funny to show as I'm talking about it. That's funny song right now too.
Oh, in the highlights.
But yeah, but he caught and then Stevenson caught and went into overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can't believe the Titans won though. The Titans suck too.
And then Washington Commanders continue on their roll with 7-2, beating the Giants 27-22.
Dude, I cannot wait till they play the Cowgirls.
You can't.
I
Oh
cannot
yeah.
wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait
There's
till they play
talk. There's
the
talk
Eagles.
out there that guys are wanting to play for the Commanders. Guys want to go and play for the Commanders now. They want to go and join that team.
Yeah,
I mean, this is
the
a team that was in
that
shambles before they had the name change, right?
because the Chiefs don't have any room for them. That's the only reason they want to go to the Commanders. But no, think about that though. But it's all about the front office management,
Yeah.
and then they got Quinn in there, and I really like Kingsbury. They got him in there as the doggone offensive coordinator, and he's a slinger. Yeah, they. I
Yeah.
mean, he's really throwing fucking good ball, dude. He's balling good.
I want to go see a game if I go see my daughter out there, in Maryland and go to DC, but we'll see.
Put your little hog nose on.
Yeah, should go get one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. The Saints lost to the Panthers by 22-23.
Can't believe the Panthers win. Next week, the Panthers playing Germany.
That's right. Who are they playing?
They play next Saturday. I mean, next Sunday in Germany.
Who are they playing?
The Giants.
Oh, New York. Yes.
Yeah.
Then the Broncos lost to the Ravens 41-10.
I'm surprised that he's skipping over me and talking here, man, but it's okay. But I was surprised that they won, the Panthers. But yeah, the Broncos, they got their ass handed to them.
Supposedly Lamar's looking good.
Not
Reading
piss
about
on the Ravens. They didn't beat the Chiefs, did they? I don't care about the Ravens either. They're like the Bengals. I want the Steelers to win that division, man. I like the Steelers. I don't think. Listen, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, Lamar he's not worried about MVPs, man. I'm not worried about no damn MVPs. Anyway, go ahead.
Jets got their win number 3 against the Texans. That surprised me. 21-13.
I called that game. I picked that game. Yeah, Thursday night game, man. I was pretty. They didn't do anything the first half, guys.
Yeah.
And then I guess they went in the locker room and talked about how they took their panties off and put their big boy pants on. I guess they can't play the second half.
I got to see that. I got to see the highlights for Garrett Wilson's one-hand TD grab.
Oh, it was an unbelievable catch, guys. It was
see it? Yeah.
Yeah, watch the game, man. It was like a Spider-Man over the coolers. Yeah, it was insane, dude. And his doggone his shin landed in there.
Yeah.
And it landed in the end zone. And yeah, that was a badass catch. That was up there with Odell Beckham's catch.
We had the Steelers and the 49ers having a bye week this week. And then tomorrow, Monday, is Buccaneers at the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder who's favored.
Yeah, but you know what? It's supposed to be raining like a mad dog.
Is it supposed to rain there?
All day long.
Wow.
All day, all night. It's like anybody watch football today, just like you saw in the doggone Lions and Packers game. That's how the Chiefs are supposed to look. It's supposed to be raining the whole damn game, man. It was good games, man. I mean, I'm surprised and shit like that, man. I don't know. How'd your fantasy do?
I haven't even checked, buddy. I'm not doing well right now, and it's like the last thing on my mind. But
Right. You know what? I know, right. My bad. It's 422, guys. So, did you see that orb just there, guys?
I saw it.
That orb said, "That's crazy. They're back."
They've been crawling across the screen tonight. I've been seeing them.
Mm-hmm. They're back. That's pretty badass, man. I'm glad. Welcome back, guys.
Oh, there's another one.
I woke up this morning. My PlayStation was on again.
No way.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm like, man, they need to stop. I told them I don't want to play that early, but yeah. Oh, check it out. My cats, I let two cats outside. My boys outside because my girls aren't in heat in the house. But they had a mission last night. It was a conspiracy, dude. I mean, this is a top mission. It was last night, not before. My mom had just brought me oatmeal cookies, guys, with raisins, homemade. Oh my God, they were so good. I had like five of them, man. They were good. I put them up on the top shelves and stuff. So the conspiracy act, the gangster cats from outside, faggots aren't coming in anymore unless my sister can be in the fridge. But they worked with Brownie and Princess. At about 3:30 in the morning, I heard something crazy. And I got up and the cats had gotten my cookies down, guys, and they had ate my cookies. Anyway, I had to share that. I was pretty upset about my cookie. It was a big ordeal, though. I was pretty upset with the cats and
Well,
the dogs.
hopefully they get constipation.
But that's a funny one too. The next day, who did a lot? I was like, yeah, I knew you were the one that ate the cookies, Princess, and she was like, I'm sorry, Dad. Anyway, hey, on football.
Yes.
Okay, who's some coaches you think of the last year?
Some
I
coaches
got
from
some.
last.
Yeah, let me throw some coaches out here and let me get your opinion if you think they'll be here. I think
Okay.
there's a possibility they
Sure.
won't be. Of course, the Jets. We know the Jets will get a new coach.
Right.
Uh, what about the Jaguars? I'm thinking the Jaguars are going to be
They
looking
might have
for
a
a
new
new.
coach. Yeah.
He's been there now. What? I'm thinking this might be his last year.
Yeah.
I was thinking about these are certain ones. I started thinking about these. Now, and the Raiders signed that one guy that filled in last year as their head coach. Now, what do you think? You think he'll still be around
I think they'll
as
make a
bad as it?
change. Yeah.
You
I
think? I
mean,
don't think. And now
yeah.
Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a partner in the Raiders organization now.
Right. Yeah.
So okay, and then I told you the Cowgirls head coach McCall. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll make it the full season. I would be surprised, dude. I'd be surprised if he's not fired this week.
Well, the
That
old
wouldn't
man
surprise me.
regrets his decision.
It wouldn't surprise me. I don't think he'll make the full season. They'll
Yeah.
be replaced. We talked about that one. Uh how about and here's another one I have thought about. What about the Giants?
I don't know.
He's been there 4 years. Um, they're not winning.
Yeah.
They got a good defense. Danny
Well, I mean,
Dimes, I mean, I don't understand the signing these guys too.
hmm.
Danny Dimes, that's like Dak. Hello, hey Cowboys Nation, y'all stuck with Chuck.
You'd think after 4 years they'd make a change. I mean, I can only guess.
Look, man. I mean, if you're only getting the same miles a gallon, you're not getting that extra hill, and it's the
Yeah.
same thing every time. You gotta say,
So,
hey, listen.
sometimes the owners and, the coaches have a good relationship, and they keep them on for whatever
I think
reason.
I think new team like look at Sam Darnold now with the
Hmm.
Vikings this year. Remember when he was
Yeah.
drafted by the Jets? Oh, he sucked. Then he played for Carolina. Oh, he sucked. Look at him with the Vikings now.
Yeah.
I mean, they won tonight, right? They're 6-2.
Hmm.
I mean, I think maybe sometimes it's good for people to have a change on the teams. I think it's good.
Hmm.
I mean, I personally think it's a good thing. And then is that oh, why do I have a question mark about that guy? You think so? Not the Saints. I thought maybe the Saints. What about the Saints head coach? He's been there for. I think he's new though. He's only been
Yeah.
there 2 years. I
Is
don't
that
know
all the
though, man.
coaches that you have?
Yeah, that's all the ones I thought about.
Let's talk
Maybe
about
that's.
Shanahan because I know internally I hear some of the
Well,
fans
see,
talking crap.
I didn't want to throw any ugly stones to the Niners, man. But
You can, bro. It's okay.
Shanahan's
I'm
got,
a big boy.
ooh,
I'm a
okay.
realist.
You know who I don't like? I don't why. My name's my name's my name's Nick Bosa. I'm a faggot. I
I
hate
know.
Nick Bosa right now. I do
I
for what he
know.
did.
I don't know if
You
they're
know
just
what?
gonna slap him on the wrist. I kind of
I
feel
don't
like they might
know.
just slap him on the wrist, but
I don't know, but I think it's a bunch of horse shit personally, man. If we get man,
yeah,
because that's just like, I'm sorry, okay. And then see this can get edgy, but Kaepernick, Kaepernick just kneeled down.
yeah,
He was talking about police brutality.
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
this is somebody that you're not supposed to do these stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
sorry, but yeah, when I saw that boy, I was like, "Ooh!" I was watching Birdie. I was like, I was like,
I
oh
saw
no.
that.
I was like, he did not
I
just
was
do
ready
that.
to like find another team, bro. But I'm like, it's not the whole team. It's just one guy on the team, you know.
But now you got people supporting him. Well, I support him. Oh, you don't, man.
Well,
I don't.
all the MAGAs come out, you know, from the woodworks for that kind of stuff. You know that.
It's okay. Yeah, I know. It's all right. Yeah, and by the way, we're talking about me and Steve will talk about doing a doggone we probably won't release it until Wednesday or Thursday, but we're gonna get together Tuesday on election night and
Hmm.
do a little cast and release it, right, Steve?
Yeah, we'll try to do that. Exactly. We're gonna try
Yeah,
to figure that out.
yeah, well, we're not live or whatnot, but at least we'll record the stuff, guys, and you guys can watch it. Maybe if you didn't get a chance to see it, or we'll just let you know what we think about it. I'll be raw. I'm bringing dude. Dude's gonna be there. We'll be just raw and ruthless. I mean, that's just how one's gonna go. Okay, I got time, right?
Yeah, you know what? We got 30 seconds, but we'll go a little over time. That's okay.
Oh,
Let's
do
go
you have?
down the
Okay,
list for the next
yeah.
week.
Okay, next game. Okay. Oh, sorry, buddy. Okay,
I just
we have
I turned off
what?
our timer, so we won't worry about
Okay, okay. We'll just do this real quick. Thursday night games: the Bengals and the Ravens. I'll
it.
go. I'll
Ravens.
go Ravens. I'm gonna go Ravens too. And then the Germany game is the New York Giants versus the Panthers. I'm gonna say Giants.
Me too.
Are you? Okay.
Yep.
The Patriots and the Bears. Oh gosh, I guess the Bears. Man, I just don't have an offense though, dude. But I saw fucking the pass play today and the Bears D. Dude, that's a
You know
tough
what?
one, bro.
I'm gonna gamble and go with the Patriots.
Oh yeah, all right, I'll go Bears. That's an iffy one, bro. Uh, this is interesting. Bills at the Colts.
Hmm.
That Colts defense looked rough tonight, dude. That Colts D. I'll go Colts
I'll go Bills.
because I think the Bills are in for because they're gonna be losing here soon anyway. They're playing the Chiefs soon. Uh, well, really, that's who we play next week? Huh? The Broncos, I guess, the world champion, the best team in the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll take the Chiefs, of course,
I'll go
at
with the
home.
Chiefs. Yeah.
You're going Chiefs?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Broncos. Bo Nix. Hey, Bo Nix is looking good this year, guys. They got them a quarterback.
Yeah. I mean,
They're gonna do
but
it.
one man doesn't make a team, right?
No, but today the
It's like an
defense hit.
orchestra. Everybody's got to be playing and be in
Well, they're about
sync,
to. We'll see how good they are. We'll play them. I'm looking forward to it.
right?
I'm looking forward to. Okay, and then we got interleague game. The Falcons at the Saints. Now I'm gonna go Falcons just because
Yeah,
the
I gotta go
Saints. You go Falcons
Falcons.
too.
Saints are not doing well right now. Yeah.
The Saints won the first two games, kicking ass. I was like, oh, they're gonna be bombing, and then all of a sudden, Carr got hurt. He came back today, but yeah, I mean, it looked like Olave got hurt pretty bad. He got carried off in a stretcher. Oh, I see
Yeah.
you got to worry up here. And then we have the Panty Niners against Bucks. I'll go Bucks just because I'm going to save Niners.
Oh, I
Well,
see.
I'm gonna put the Niners in the same category as the Bengals. No, are you gonna go
Wait,
with
wait,
that?
wait, 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 wait. I got an itch on both of my eyes here.
Do you have internet? Okay, so you said you want the Bucks to beat the Panty Niners.
No, hell no.
Ooh, the Steelers at the Commanders.
Commanders all the way.
Oh, you right. Oh man, I can't. No, I can go Steelers.
All right.
They're looking good, dude. Russell Wilson. You got the Vikings at the Jags. What Vikings?
Yeah. Vikings.
Right. What's this one say? Oh, the Titans at the Chargers. Chargers. I'd like
All
the
right.
Titans to beat the Chargers, but I don't see that happening.
Chargers. Yes.
The Chargers crushed today. I mean,
I'm still that guy that.
ooh. Now this is a big. Oh, this you don't have to worry about. Now it used to be a big rivalry. First time they matched up though. The Eagles and the Cowboys are playing next week, man.
Ooh, wow.
I'm going Eagles.
I gotta go with the Eagles.
Yeah, Cowboys suck. They,
Yeah.
they can't throw themselves out of a
They
paper
need to
bag
drop the pom poms right now and get back in the game.
and take their panties off. Put their big boy pants on and know what football's
You got
about.
the
It's winning.
big boy panties on.
Yeah, get your granny panties on, buddies. Get them granny panties.
Get the petticoat junction panties on.
Them hip hugging granny panties. Get them going, baby. Okay, and then we got the Jets at the Cardinals. I'm gonna go Jets.
I'm
I
going
think
Cardinals, bro.
I think the Jets are gonna go on a run.
I think the Cardinals are going to surprise them.
The Cardinals. Okay, we'll see. Sunday night's game is, ooh, this is a good one. Wow. Detroit Lions versus the Houston Texans.
Detroit. They're solid.
They are solid, man.
Eminem, you gotta love me, bro. Right now, I know
Yeah,
I'm a Niners fan, but Eminem, I think your team's hot this year.
yeah, I told you the NFC was going to be the Packers, Vikings, or Lions. Going to be
Yeah, yeah.
one of those three teams is going to be in the Super Bowl. Right now, yeah, I don't see Detroit. I don't know anyway. Okay, the
Yeah.
last game we have, sorry, but I see you tired, man, is the Dolphins at the Rams. Oh, the
Rams. Yeah.
You know, they're saying today that the Niners season's over.
Puka got pulled from the game today too because he
Oh, he
what did he
punched
do?
him. He
Yeah,
punched him. Yeah, I was watching
yeah,
the
he
game.
punched the guy.
I was watching the game.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, and he's a good, they thought that should get to him, man. I mean, I understand.
Guys are like that. You get testosterone on the field, and guys are like, "Don't f with me, man." Boom, right back at you. It.
Yeah, get them together rivalries. There's some rivals that's serious
Yeah.
out there, man.
Guys probably think, and they go, "You know what? I'll take the fine. That's okay."
I will hopefully we do this up. We'll do uh our little voting thing on Tuesday. Get out there and vote if you haven't voted. Cheese balls and mom, I love you. Everybody from the West Coast to Michigan, to Uncle Lance, to everybody I love my heart, Stevo. We got a strong week coming ahead of us. The power of both myself, my energy to you and your family.
Thank you.
I want you guys to say about there. You guys, listen to me. Maybe how crazy the world is, but I always say to you guys, please be kind to one another, love each other, and just treat each other how you want to be treated. Most important.
Make the right choice. Yeah, make the right choice for Tuesday. Think about your grandchildren's grandchildren for the future, and we'll see what happens. So we'll try to do a live show for Tuesday.
Well, if it's not gonna be live, at least we'll record it. We'll put it out at least in the middle of the week, so you guys can see how we thought about it.
Yeah, we'll just
don't miss it because I'm going to be raw, and I'm gonna have a lot of friends I'm probably gonna piss off, but
yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, GBG crew, don't forget to email us as well. Give us your thoughts, and if you have something you want to share about what we talked about, or you have some input that will help us as well, email us at thegoodvibesguys@gmail.com.
And if you like this, subscribe to us too. If you like this,
subscribe as well too. All
Thumb
right.
up. Yeah.
All right, for Jimbo and myself, we're signing out of the Good Vibes Guys. Have a great week.
God bless, guys. Much love.